Yo, what's up guys? So I wanted to cover this for a second. I'm sure if you guys have been paying any attention at all, in the last week there has been a serious, crazy amount of drama that's been going on in the Mortal Kombat community about Kombat Pack 3. Fate Unknown is a 100% win record leaker. Everything he puts out has been true. I am personally not a fan of leaks. It's hard as a Mortal Kombat fan, in my opinion, because of these leaks, and Fate Unknown is the biggest problem when it comes to that kind of thing, I'd say. The reason I don't like these things is because I want to be surprised, and if I want to be surprised, I can't be online. I will literally see it anywhere. I can't go to Twitter, I can't go to YouTube, I can't go to Instagram, I can't go on anything if I don't want to be spoiled. And obviously that's a problem. And so last week, Fate Unknown spoiled that we're not going to be getting Kombat Pack 3, allegedly. Now, we're getting information from the Thinny saying that, oh, we have two different leakers that are both saying different things. One leaker has this list of characters, another leaker has this list of characters. They're both saying that Mortal Kombat, the Kombat Pack is canceled, but they are not giving the exact same information. So maybe that means that we are going to get a Kombat Pack 3. Maybe there's some kind of trickery going on behind the scenes to try to handle these leaks so that they don't have the right information and they don't spoil things for the fans. Now, I would be interested in entertaining this, but here's the thing. I am of the opinion that, listen, I'm really excited for the next game in the franchise. I'm excited for NetherRealm to bring us Injustice 3 or Mortal Kombat 2 or 13, whatever you want to call it. The reason being, I'm old enough to remember that NetherRealm, since Mortal Kombat 9, has put out a new game every 2 years, and every single one of those new games has been high quality, very high quality in comparison to Mortal Kombat 1. Now, that does not mean that all the games were fun to play. Injustice 2 was very zony. If you know how to deal with zoning, it was still bad because the zoning was that crazy in that game. MK1 had pretty bad mechanics, you know, the breakaway system was just anti-fighting game in my opinion. Everything was very slow, but that game was extremely quality if you look at everything else. All of the content was extremely high quality. All of the characters looked fantastic. It was unbelievable to see them in that current state. And I think Mortal Kombat 1, I was severely disappointed because given that greater context that NetherRealm Studios puts out amazing content every 2 years, I mean, we got a 2023 release date. Mortal Kombat 11 had been 4 years old. So there was a 2-year extra gap between MK11 and MK1. So when they announced it, I was thinking, this game is gonna be unreal. This is gonna be transcendent to the fighting game genre. This is gonna be so unbelievable. Because this company puts out amazing content in 2 years, what are they gonna do in literally twice that time? But Mortal Kombat 1 comes out and it's evident immediately. I knew right from the beginning because of the beta. The beta was the biggest red flag to me because I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I personally haven't seen any bugs in any NetherRealm game, aside from maybe if you want to call Cyrax having Touch of Death a bug, but that's not really a bug, that's just an infinite. That's, you know, fighting games used to be fucked up. I think they should be more fucked up, to be honest. And nowadays, I think they're getting a little soft, to be honest, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I have not seen bugs in NetherRealm games. MK1's beta was full of bugs, okay? I'd never seen anything like this. I remember playing MK11's beta, but there was no bugs in that game because that game was finished. So that was the biggest red flag for me. Obviously, the game comes out, it's severely broken. There's so many things wrong with it. I hope and I pray that was just because, you know, there's a couple of theories. Obviously, COVID had something to do with it. But even then, the game came out a long time after COVID, so I don't know if that's a great excuse for it. And the other thing is, people are theorizing that this game was originally straight up going to be Injustice 3. Now, I don't have the facts on that situation. I'm not 100% sure if that is the case, but I will say if there is any truth to that at all, you can completely imagine what that would do to a game's cycle. Now, I hope and I pray that this is not just a change in NetherRealm, because they're putting out new content for MK1 and it's coming with glitches. Ghostface has an infinite that they have not hotfixed out of the game yet. Ghostface just came out. This game has been out for over a year now. They're putting out new content and new big problems are coming into the game with it. So that is kind of a red flag to me. I don't know if there's some leadership changes going on in NetherRealm. I don't know what the deal is with that, because this has never been a thing before, or at least not to this extent. If there's a bug in the game, they fix it right away. But I mean, Ghostface has been out for almost a month at this point, and they haven't fixed that. The main point that I am trying to get to here is that I kind of don't want Kombat Pack 3. I do like Mortal Kombat 1. I think it is a fun game despite all of the mess that's going on, despite all of the bugginess, despite the cameo system not being in its best form. You know, I think push block would make a huge difference to this game, but they just don't want to do that. I remember when Movado came out, we saw that in the trailer he had a push block option. You spent some cameo bar and a bar of your own to do a push block. And I was like, oh, that is every cameo gonna get that? Nope, just him. So I don't know how hard it would be for them to implement that to everyone, but at this point, it really just feels like they won't do that. That'll be too big of a change at this point for them to, you know, the game's been out for a year. It's allegedly about to die very soon. I don't know if they're gonna put that much work into something that's on its way out, to be fair. I am just a naive fan of Mortal Kombat that is hoping, and I'm a fan of NetherRealm, okay? And I hope that doesn't change anytime soon. I'm a fan and I'm just hoping that, listen, let's just start from scratch, guys. You made a good game. MK1 is not bad. The story was horrific. I can make a video on that another time. Chaos Reigns was even worse, but the game is not bad. You know, it definitely is a huge hiccup. It's in some ways it's the worst game that NetherRealm has made, even though it's not bad. It's kind of like the Dark Souls 2 of Mortal Kombat. It's the Dark Souls 2 of NetherRealm. Let's move on, okay? I'm not really excited to see a Kombat Pack 3. I'm kind of getting tired of hearing all this coverage about it. I want to move on. I don't know who's with me on this. I want to see Injustice 3 when they had a full development cycle, and the entire time the game's intention was to make Injustice 3. You don't switch over to another franchise in the middle of development. I want to see that again. I want to see if NetherRealm still has it, okay? MK1 is becoming more and more in a good state. I think the game is in the funnest place that it's ever been right now, a year later, to be fair. But let's get out of here, man. Let's do Mortal Kombat 2. Let's change the story up. Let's get some, you know, strong writers. I don't know who the hell wrote Chaos Reigns, but let's change that. I want to see what's next. And I just wanted to make this video to talk about this really quick, because I'm seeing all these videos and it's just kind of frustrating. I want to get my opinion out there and talk to you guys. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Almonds. This is my first long form video, so if you like what you saw, just give me a subscribe, hit that like button, join the family. You know, we're going to start this journey. I'm going to talk about Mortal Kombat a lot. I'm going to talk about NetherRealm a lot, going to talk about fighting games a lot. So I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.